Hi, this is the Devops mock interview day 70. We already completed 69 mock interviews. So whoever watching this video on YouTube, so please go and check out all mock interviews. Go to the playlist section. There you can find Devops interview question and answers. There you can watch the all mock interviews. Okay, and one more thing, like this video, the like target will be 100. So if I get 100 mock, right, 100 likes, so then we will continue next mock interview, right? Even if I continue, I will not going to record in the next mock interview. Mahesh, please, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Mahesh. I'm from Hyderabad. I'm working in X company with around 3 years of experience. When it comes to the DevOps, I have 2.8 years of experience. My experience mostly involved in Linux, AWS, and DevOps practices. When it comes to my associate level, I have started my career as working in Linux. With that knowledge, I have built some simple shell scripts to automate the tasks. And internally, I have got an opportunity to work in AWS and DevOps environment where I have started my DevOps journey. When it comes to the AWS, I have worked on much more services like EC2, RDS, DynamoDB, EKS, and auto scaling, load balancing. Much more services I have worked on. Still, I'm working on more services on AWS services, which is going to be released in future. And when it comes to my DevOps practices, I have much knowledge on Git version control system and CI/CD for Jenkins. We are using for CI/CD operations. We have integrated much more tools to our Jenkins pipeline for quality software product delivery to our clients. SonarQube for quality scanning and Nexus for publishing artifacts. When it's coming to the infrastructure provisioning, I have well versed with Terraform for infrastructure provisioning and configuration management through Ansible. And finally, coming to the deployment strategies, I have much more knowledge on Docker and Kubernetes. Docker is for containerization, Kubernetes for orchestration. When it comes to the monitoring, for metrics monitoring, we are using Prometheus and Grafana. For log monitoring, we are using Elastic Log Stacks and Kibana. I have good knowledge on this. And when it comes Dynatrace, I had added advantage where there is a Dynatrace for application monitoring too. I have good knowledge on that. Yeah, this is about my skill set on DevOps practices. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, everything is perfect. So please continue this flow. Then definitely you will rock in the interview. And you are good at introduction part. Focus on your technical part.
Okay.
Okay. So, Saitej, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, Pawan, sure. Yeah, good evening, all. Uh, Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Saitija, and I had 3 years of experience as a DevOps engineer, and I had good experience of working with various DevOps tools like Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, and Ansible. I have experience of writing Jenkins files for CI/CD automation that includes automating stuff from build to deployment. I have experience of writing Docker files to create Docker images and doing containerization of applications and then deploying them into a Kubernetes cluster. I do write various manifest files that are required for deploying applications in Kubernetes cluster. Major part of my work is into monitoring running applications in Kubernetes and making sure that they are continuously up and running in cluster and ensuring high availability of the applications for the clients who are accessing it. This is what I have been into my experience as a DevOps engineer.
Okay, so yeah, perfect, Saitej. So you two, please focus on your technical part. And your introduction was a little bit fast. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so you can go with little bit slow, then it will be perfect.
Yeah, sure, Pawan. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me introduce myself. Okay. Hello and thank you for having me today. I have over 6 years of experience in IT industry with a strong foundation in Linux administration, cloud engineering, and DevOps practices. I began my career as a Linux administrator, where I developed a solid understanding of a system management and automation. About a year into my career, I transitioned into cloud engineering, gained hands-on experience with various cloud platforms and services. Coming to the platforms, I have experience in AWS and Azure. Right, for the past 4 years, I have specialized in DevOps, focusing on tools and practices that enhance development and operations efficiency. My expertise includes version control with Git, continuous integration and delivery with Jenkins, containerization with Docker, and orchestration with Kubernetes. Additionally, I have extensive experience with infrastructure as a code using Terraform and configuration management with Ansible. On the cloud part, right? Coming to services, I'm proficient in AWS services like including EC2, S3, VPC, and IAM, which has allowed me to design and manage scalable secure cloud architectures effectively. So I'm excited to bring this experience to your team and contribute the success of your projects. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. I'm done myself. So Aniseti, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you given the opportunity. My name is Aniseti. I have 5 years of experience currently working ex company in Hyderabad. My skill set including extensive expertise in AWS cloud infrastructure and management and Git for version control. I'm well versed in continuous integration and deployment using Jenkins along with build automation through Maven. I have experience with code quality security tools like SonarCube and JFrog, as well as configuration management using Ansible. In the realm of containerization, I work with Docker Kubernetes for orchestrating and scaling my applications. My proficiency in infrastructure as a code demonstrate through my use of Terraform. Additional, I'm skilled in shell script to automate tasks and utilize Prometheus and Grafana for monitoring and visualization. My background equips me to drive efficiency and reliable DevOps practices in any dynamic environment. That's it about myself.
Okay, yeah, do one thing. You text me your name, your experience, and the tools you know. Okay, I will just
Okay,
prepare some simple, right, simple script for you, and I will
okay,
share you by tomorrow. Okay, from the
okay,
next mock interview, use that. Depending upon that, I will give you
okay,
the feedback about your introduction part.
okay, okay.
Okay. So yeah, that's all. Rahiman, can you please introduce yourself? Then after we can start the mock.
Sir, first of all, thanking you giving this opportunity. My name is SK Rahman. I have 3 years experience of DevOps. My skills including extensive expertise, version control with Git, continuous integration and delivery with Jenkins, containerization with Docker and orchestration with Kubernetes. Additionally, I have extensive experience with infrastructure code using Terraform and configuration management with Chef. Coming to cloud have experience AWS, I was professional in AWS services, including EC2, S3, EPC, and IAM, which has allowed to me design and manage scalably secure cloud architecture effectively. That's it, sir.
Yeah, super, Rahiman. So compared to previous mocks, you have delivered the best in today's mock. So just keep on practicing. You will rock the interview. So coming to the right communication part, your alignment of words, it might mismatch because you don't know what is DevOps. You need to learn. Once you learn the concepts and all, you will get and you will speak confidently.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, we are starting a batch on DevOps, right? Where when when we are
Uh,
going to start new batch.
The new batch December 9,
Yes, from 9th December we are going to start.
sir.
Okay. And when this batch will going to end? On 19th February. Okay.
Okay, sir. Net.
So I have already shared you the calendar, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. I just forget. Okay. So coming to the tools, which tool we will going to start? Do you know?
Git.
Yes. So we'll start with Git, Jenkins,
Jenkins.
Terraform. Okay. Along with that, we will have AWS Cloud. Okay. Whatever we will do, we will use AWS Cloud itself. So that thing AWS will also be covered. Ansible. Okay. Docker. We're using Terraform. We will create an infra in AWS. Okay. Kubernetes, and you will get a
Real-time
real-time
project.
projects. Okay. Shall we start today's mock?
Sir.
I will share my screen. So by this today, Linux interview questions will be over. Okay. So what are run levels in Linux and how do you change them? There are run level 0, 1, 2, 3, right? If you know the Linux concept, right, you will get it. And how you can able to change run levels. So whenever you boot your system, there will be some grubs, right? Linux kernel, grubs, run levels, all these things will get loaded. Okay, how do you secure SSH access on a Linux server? You will log in through Linux SSH itself, right? Like how you will secure that SSH access on Linux server, because everything we will log in, right? Even in my company, from one server to another server, I will use SSH itself in order to log in. So how you will secure that SSH access on Linux server?
Password authentication.
Did you understood my question?
Yes.
So what is the question?
How do you secure SSH access on Linux server?
Okay, what you have understood with this?
Secure access secure key.
Okay, why password came into this picture? How, like, why password came? You said password, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you only said that. Why you said password? I just want to know, like, what you want to tell.
It is a I mean PEM key the requirement, so that's why we shouldn't manage on password.
PEM file requirement password. I didn't get what you want to tell. PEM file requirement password. I didn't get. So complete the sentence, right? Opposite person need to understand what you are telling. So it is, if I have my mistakes. So Saitesh and Mahesh, Rahiman, did you understood what Anseti want to tell here? I didn't get his point.
No, Pawan.
Okay. So what you want to tell Anseti? Tell it clearly because it will help you in real interviews. Okay. If you don't know how to deliver, right, how to communicate your right exact answer to the interviewer, it will be very difficult, right? Opposite person need to understand what you want to tell, what you are
Yes.
actually, right, want to tell. Make it clear.
Yeah, my side means, and it is SSH key authentication. That's it only. I know that we give SSH authentication.
We use SSH authentication. That's it. Complete the word. You are just giving me a opposite question.
Yeah,
SSH authentication. What authentication? Why you used it? Why came into this when I ask this question? Like, exactly what you want to point out in this? Okay, you should not give one word answer. You need to complete it. Why you are telling such authentication? Reason behind it.
I know that one that much only.
Mahesh, yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I will tell you some points to uh, particularly we need to protect the SSH.
Yeah,
By disabling empty passwords like etc ssh sssd configuration file is there, but we
yeah,
need to be permit empty passwords no. By running these we can able to secure. Changing the default ssh ports we can able to protect the ssh
super. Okay,
port number we need to give, and disabling the root login via SSH by providing the root privileges is on in Linux is so much crucial. By disabling that root access for via SSH, we can able to. This is also one of the added advantage point for permitting for SSH using permit root login no. By running this command, we are going to disabling the root login via SSH, disabling the SSH protocols for and these are the steps we can able to follow to protect our SSH.
okay. So yeah, Ansati, I think from past 2 months you are attending this mock, I think. So still you are same like on the day one how you are performed. Still you are following the same. If you do like this, right, it will be very difficult for you, right? You if you continue like this, you will not able to crack. So when from August, sorry if I'm not wrong, August, September, October, November, right? December, 5 months. Okay, from 5 months you are still you didn't get. Okay, I will give 1 month of chance. Okay, after 1 month also you are not able to improve, right? You can stop attending the mock interviews because it's no use. I don't want to waste your time. How do you check CPU and memory usage on a Linux server?
By using top command, we can top we can able to.
How do you check CPU and memory usage on a Linux server?
Yeah, using the top command.
How do you check CPU and memory usage on a Linux server? What is the question? Can anyone repeat? What is the question I asked you?
CPU and memory usage on Linux
Okay.
system.
What is the answer?
By using top command,
What top command will do?
it will display the CPU and memory usages in real time.
It will not only display CPU and memory, it will display disk utilization, right? It will display the services. Okay. How much memory it got used, how much memory it is free, right? How much memory is available. How I can able to check that?
Using free command
Yeah, that's the
for
answer,
the
right?
memory.
I'm asking you the usage. What is the meaning of usage? How much it is used. So will top command will give me that usage? It will just show the how much CPU and memory it is consuming for the services. Yes or no? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, how do you find and kill a process? By its name or a process ID?
Yeah, for finding the process, we need to go for find the process name, and killing means kill hyphen 9. We need to give the if process ID is available, then we can give the process ID to kill the process.
Okay. Anyone want to add?
If we need to kill the process that is running, means for example nginx is running, we can go with find nginx, or we can give like a ps hyphen ef grep pipe symbol with nginx and kill hyphen 9, that particular process we can able to give
Okay, how do you monitor logs in real time?
by using tail hyphen f,
Yes.
the path correctly. If it is nginx process where log nginx messages, there we can able to get the real time log.
Okay, how do you configure a static IP address on a Linux server? So, what is a symbolic link and how do you create one in Linux? Do you know what is a symbolic link?
It is also called soft links, right? Soft links
Yes.
to point it to another file or directory. Creating the symbolic link like uh, by using command like ln hyphen s, the option with the targeted link name.
How do you set environmental variable in Linux?
So by using command like export my variable equal to the value which we need to be give. By verifying echo that particular my our variable name to verify the variable.
What is SC Linux? Do you know how do you manage its state?
AC Linux defines the access control for application processes and files on the system. It is user security policies which are set to rules that tell that AC Linux that can or cannot be accessed to enforce the access allowed by policy.
So how do you find which process is using a specific port?
By using netstat hyphen by using
Yeah, continue.
by using netstat hyphen lntp
Okay,
command.
yeah, only Mahesh is participating. Remaining also participate. If you sit idle, right, it will not help you. How to find which process is using a specific port?
By using netstat hyphen lntp, it will display the ports that which are listening.
What is the purpose of cron tab and how do you use it in your
Uh,
day-to-day activities?
cron tab to schedule the regular intervals, which is automatically to uh, schedule the work. We can able to go with the cron tabs. uh, to use that particular cron tab, in the sense, need to be, if in the real time case, you should just created one shell script, builded one shell script for the backup purpose. You just do the cron tab. For that, you need to be download the cron tab first into the server, and you need to go with the cron tab -e. Then here you need to be configure, like cron tab, in the sense, there it is having a 5-star configuration. In that 5-star, that will be notified with the minutes, hours, days of the month and week, all those things. You need to be give correct format when you need to be schedule that cron tab with that particularly path where your shell script file is placed. Then save the cron tab. With that, it will be considered and schedule the jobs according to that cron interval. That's the cron tab.
How do you check the DNS configuration on Linux? Okay, how do you mount a disk partition in Linux?
lsblk command is to check the partitions, and for mounting, we can go with the mount command with I'm not sure on that
Yes,
mounting
yes,
part.
you are almost right. How do you troubleshoot connectivity issue in Linux?
Connectivity, in the sense, we can go for ping first by pinging the destination IP from our source server. By using telnet, we can able to go for telnet with that particular IP address destination with that port number. We can get the all the details, like packet losses, all those things. If not, we can go with the IP config, these kind of things, troubleshooting.
Yeah, just a moment, I'm getting a call. Yeah, sorry guys. Next, how do you manage firewalls in Linux? So these all questions will get repeated in your real-time interviews, okay? If you don't know, if you missed it, okay, once I upload this video on YouTube, just check it out, go through it, prepare it, right? Add it to your brain memory. When they ask, you need to answer. So what is rsync and how is it used? Okay, do you know how to check system uptime?
Uptime command.
Super. Next question. Do you know like how to view system resource usage?
Yeah, by using df, we can able to get the disk functionalities, du usage of the disk usage, and by using top command, we can able to get all the CPU memory usages.
Okay. How do you configure a Linux server as a NAT gateway? Last and final question of today. How do you check system boot logs? So, last and final question. Then after we will do the practical part. Try your luck. Google it. Whatever it may be. Try.
There's a
DMESC command.
slash var log boot dot log.
Okay. How you will see that? Only by entering slash var boot slash log you will get it.
No.
So that's what I'm telling. Your answers was not clear. Opposite person need to understand what you want to try. You are just told that path. So what is the use of that path? Complete it. What you will do with that path? Saitej, you want to add?
Yeah, the type message into terminal.
By using journal CTL command also we can get to know that. And we have more commands like less.
Saitej, if you are not talking, mute yourself, getting background noise. Shall we check the answers?
Okay.
So first question was what are run levels in Linux and how do you how do you change them? Okay, run level define the state of the Linux system. Okay, example single user mode or multi-user mode or graphical interface. Zero nothing but halt, nothing but shutdown. Okay, one nothing but single user mode. Two use nothing but multi-user mode. That too without networking. Three multi-user mode with networking. Five multi-user mode with GUI. Nothing but you will be having a UI option, right? Some of the Ubuntu also there is a UI, 6 will be reboot. Sometimes you will you execute some command to reboot your system. Yes, in Linux you will use some commands. So command to change the run level sudo systemctl isolate run level dot target. So in the X with the whatever the run level you want. You like this you can able to change the run level. Systemctl isolate run level number dot target. So what is the use of this in the DevOps world? Understanding run level helps in managing services during system boots, especially when automating server configurations. So run level helps in managing services during your system boots, especially when automating server configurations. So how you will automate the server configurations? Via Ansible itself, right? Ansible is a configuration management tool. Via that you will configure, right? At that time, you need to know the Linux. If you don't know Linux run levels, how you will manage? Okay, how do you secure SSH access on a Linux server? Next question. So sudo nano etc sshd underscore config set permit root login to no. So use key based authentication instead of passwords. Change the default port that is 22 to some other port. Restrict access using allow users in sshd underscore config. So SSH security is critical for preventing unauthorized server access, especially in production environment. So how do you check the CPU and memory usage on Linux server? So top will give the CPU usage, memory usage free minus H. So performance monitoring is essential to ensure smooth CI/CD pipeline execution and application performance. So how do you find and kill a process by its name or process ID? PSAUX, okay, pipe, grep, process name. Then when you will get the process. Then kill -9 process ID. Or if you want to kill via name, right, process kill minus f, the process name. So essentially for managing misbehaving or stuck processes in application environment. How do you monitor logs in real time? Tail minus f var log application.log. So monitoring logs is vital for troubleshooting applications issues during deployment or runtime. How do you configure a static IP address on a Linux server? Sudo nano etc, right, configuration.yml. In that you will give network and the version, Ethernet, H0, right, gateway, name servers and addresses. Then you will just execute sudo netplan apply. Then automatically it will configure your IP address. Requires when setting up servers with permanent addresses for consistent network configurations. So what is a symbolic link and how do you create one? A symbolic link is a pointer to another file or directory. Okay. So ln minus s, you need to give the target and the link name where you want to create. So how do you set environmental variables in Linux? Export var name equal to some value. Then if you want to use that environmental variable permanently, you need to add to bash rc or etc/environment. Okay. Then automatically it will be added permanently. So what is SC Linux and how do you manage its state? So SC Linux, nothing but Security Enhanced Linux, is a security module to control access based on policies. So SC status, you can see the status, disable temporarily sudo SC 1040. So edit etc SC Linux config and set SC Linux is equal to disabled. So SC Linux can block applications unintentionally. Understanding it ensures seamless deployment. How do you find which process is using specific port? Sudo netstat -tunlp grep and you need to give the port number. Okay, for a specific port or lsif-i port number. So what is the purpose of cron tab and how do you use it? So cron tab -e, in that you can able to add your cron syntax and the script to run this script daily at 2 a.m. So if you want to take backups, right, log rotation and health checks, these things will get able to do using cron job. So what you have done, right, in what are the automation you have done using Linux? If you ask you if they ask, right, Linux script. So I've scheduled a cron job to backup using a Linux script or to do a log rotation, okay, to check the health checks. For this purpose I've used Linux scripting. You can mention how to check the DNS configuration of Linux, cat etc result.conf. How do you mount a disk partition? Sudo mount, right, disk name slash mount. If you want to add it permanently, you need to etc/fstab, you need to add it into. How do you troubleshoot connectivity issues in Linux? Ping -c 4 and then it will check the ping. If you want to check the root, you can check the root. Or if you want to see the DNS resolution, ns lookup. So how do you manage firewalls in Linux? So using IP tables, okay, or using UFW, sudo UFW allow 22, then it will allow the 22 port. So firewalls are critical for securing servers in production environment. Right, recently we got an issue, okay, in Kubernetes. Okay, some pods are not able to run and they are not getting exact traffic and all. So because the firewall was blocking it, they didn't allow that port. Due to that reason, the issue was happened. Then there will be some separate firewall team will be there. Okay, that firewall team responsibility was to open the ports. Okay, it's not our responsibility. If you are joining MNCs, right, there will be separate firewall team will be there. what is rsync and how is it used. So it will synchronize, okay, synchronize your right directories. Like for suppose if you are working on any production environment, right, at that time you want to save your data, right? If you use rsync, it will just load your data in different location. So whatever the data you have present, it will be copied, okay, and it will synchronize. Whenever the data was updated, automatically it will be updated here also. Synchronize files and directories over SH. So how do you check system uptime? Using uptime command. How do you view system resources? Using top stop vmstat. How do you configure a Linux server as an ad gateway? Right, you need to edit this file. So using an IP tables, you need to set this. How do you check system boot logs? Journal ctl -p. Okay, now what I will do, let's whatever is feasible, let's do it. Now I already created an EC2 instance. I will fastly log in. Okay, give me 15 minutes of time. We will complete. How to check run levels in Linux. Who minus R. So git bash here. Shift insert. Sorry. Who minus R. So what is the run level? The Ubuntu user as 5. Right? 5 is nothing but multi-user with networking. Yes or no? Where is multi-user mode with GUI? Sorry, not networking, with GUI. Okay. Run level 5. Okay, via EC2 console, right? I've created. So this is the GUI. You can call it as a GUI or not. Via GUI only, right? We have created. So run level 5. So you get it. If you are working on some servers, if you want to check what is the run level of that particular server, now you will have some clarity, right? Yes or no? So 0 is nothing but
Yes.
shutdown, 1 is nothing but single user, 2 multi-user, 3 multi-user with networking, without networking, 5 is GUI. How to secure SSH access? So you know about it already. This is not a new one. This one we have already done multiple times. Sudo, right? Nano or VI. Okay. /etc sshd underscore config. Okay, this is the big file. So you can change the port, right? Default port is 22. You can change the port for security. Okay. Permit root login is there, right? You can change the permit root login if you want to secure. Like this, there are multiple things. Control X, enter. So you cleared, right? How do you check CPU? Okay. Top. Okay. It will show you the which user running the systemd. Okay. Your system, whenever you will start your Linux system, first the systemd will be gets loaded. Okay. And what is the CPU and memory it's using? Okay, how much load average? That right now there is no load in the server. Okay, how many users has logged in? Right, one user. So up, how much time it was up? 43 minutes. From 43 minutes, this server was in up, nothing but running. Okay, so free minus h. Okay, it will display the memory. Total 957 MB. Okay, out of that 184 MB was used. 402 MB was free. Okay, there is a cache memory is 370. Total available 621. Okay, so if you want to kill a process, so if you want to see the process PSAUX. Okay, if you want to kill the process, okay, PSAUX grep Ubuntu. Okay, there is Ubuntu process running. If you want to kill that, you can kill, but I will not do that. But you can able to kill -9 process ID or process name. How do you monitor logs? Tail -f var/log. Let me first ls var. Let me check what are there /log. Okay, let me check var/log/syslog tail -f. So, okay, typo. Tail spelling mistake. S system day listening on communication socket, reach your target socket, reach your target basic system, started user management UID, main user target, start of finish, start and user Ubuntu. Okay, whenever you start your system, this will happen. Okay, so it will go to communication socket. Okay, then after it will reach the target socket and it will start the user manager. Okay, then after finally it will be start with the user Ubuntu. So now if you see using tail -f, you can able to get the real-time logs. So step by step, if there is something happen, it will continuously give the logs here. So this is the static IP address, ln-f. If you want to create a shortcut, right, you can use ln-s, give the path name which you want to create the symlink. Okay, and the link name. So if you want to create an environmental variable, okay, export var equal to hello. Okay, echo $var. Yes, I'm getting hello or not. I will exit and I relog in. Now I will enter echo var. No, it is not displaying the value because whenever you restart your whatever the memory is there, right, it will be right removed. So automatically it will be. If you want to add permanently, what you need to do in the etc/environment, you need to add that value. Okay, var name. Then automatically your whenever even if you log in again, it will remain same. Why? Because whenever you log in, system D service will be loaded. Yes or no? So automatically etc/environment also will be place a part of system D. So SC status. So it is asking to install some software. Sudo apt update. Okay, let it continue. I will not waste your time. So how do you find the process? Sudo netstat -t uln or sudo lsof -i the port number. Okay, so SC Linux status was disabled. Okay, so SC Linux is a security model to control access based on policies. So set SC Linux disabled. Now the SC Linux status is already disabled or not. Okay, so SC Linux can block application unintentionally, understanding it ensures seamless deployment. So sudo netstat tunlp. So netstat command not found. Why? You need to install utils, right? Then only we'll get this. Or you can use sudo lsof. Okay, sudo lsof -i 22. Yes, sh port. Yes or no?
Yes.
SH connection was enabled. Okay, how? From where I log in? So what is my internet? Yes, act, right? So broadband act corp.in. So via this internet only I log into this server. Yes or no? Is it established or not?
Yes.
Okay, what is the purpose of cron tab? You know that you can schedule anything. Same like your alarm, mobile alarm. Okay, you is telling to select editor. Okay, I will choose one. Right here you can able to set. You can call any script and you can run, or if you want to take any backups, right? For every week, definitely you can able to do it. Now, so to check the DNS configuration, sudo cat etc/conf, right? Sorry, resolve.conf. Okay, so do not edit. This is the dynamic resolve.conf for connecting local clients to the internal DNS. So run resolve status currently in use. Okay, link to H0 was running with DNS domain AP South compute.internal DNS server IP protocol. How do you mount a disk? Using sudo mount command, you can able to mount, or if you want to add it permanently, it's a fs tab. So ping minus c4 google.com. So 4 times it will ping the google.com, right? 4 times packets transmitted, 4 times received. 0% packet loss. So check the routes. IPROUT. So H0. So if you use NS lookup, it will display the IP address. If you want to allow some ports, right? Firewalls, you can allow that using IP table. This is the command. Using UFW, this is the command. So rsync will synchronize your folder with any of your server. How do you check system uptime? Okay, one user is logged in. What is the uptime? What is this? And the load average. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what is the uptime?
1329.
Sorry.
1329 of 54 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is UTC time.
It is 54 minutes. Okay. 54 minutes. The system like server was up. How do you check system boot logs? Journal CTL minus P. Okay. Intel, genuine Intel. Okay. Kernel supported CPUs. AMD. So AMD will comes under which graphics, right? BIOS provided physical RAM map. SMB BIOS hypervisor detected. Okay, here they are using HVM. Find a hard disk. Okay, in your root kernel. So this is the while booting your system, right? All these things will be get loaded. If you know Linux networking, then you need to understand all these things. But as a DevOps engineer, you should just go through it, some basic things, not at a high level. So I will just exit. Okay, I will just when you done, just terminate. Is this helpful? Until now, if you have stayed in the call, so you have too much of dedication, and whoever watching this video until now, right, for our hard work, you can like this video so that we will just get a motivation to add few more mocks. Okay, anyway, next month we are starting a new batch on December, that is in right in 10 days. Now 29 December 9th. In 10 days we are going to start a new batch. Okay, that's it. I will stop the recording. So do you have anything?
On what topic we have the mock tomorrow?
So on which topic you want?
Okay with anything, Bon.
We already completed on all tools. Now You tell me. Now we are discussing everything practical, right? Whatever the tool you are interested, we can plan practical sessions on that. There, I will directly execute on tool total practical. So I will start from Aniseti. Aniseti, on which tool you are expecting a practical session? So I will directly ask you questions, right? I will tell you to write some scripts and all, whatever it may be. If you are not able to do it, I will do it live. So on which tool you want?
Terraform.
Okay, Aniseti said Terraform. Mahesh, on which tool you are expecting?
Kubernetes.
Super. Saitij,
Yeah, Kubernetes or Terraform, anything is fine for me.
super. Rahiman, I know you are new to this, but still I will consider your feedback as well. Rahiman, are you there?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, on which tool?
Jenkins.
Okay. So Saitij and Mahesh said Kubernetes or Terraform, like Kubernetes, and Aniseti said Terraform. You said Jenkins. Okay. So shall we go from Docker? If you know Docker, then only you will know the Kubernetes part, right? Rather going to
Yes.
Kubernetes directly, it will be better if you work on Docker. Then if we go to Kubernetes, then it will be feasible, I think.
Yes, correct. That's good.
Okay. In 2 to 3 marks, mostly we will complete the total Docker. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay then.
Docker, right? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Let me stop the recording.